Love and blessings. Hope everyone has been creative today. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I already started. This is net. It's like hair nets, the thick kind, and material, breathable, flexible. I've already started making my hair pants. I'm sewing the net to the back facing of the material right here. I'm almost done. Sometimes we sit around and we get bored and let our time be spent doing nothing, and before you know it, especially with daylight savings time, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night, and we haven't created a thing or did anything. But I started making hair pants maybe 2018, but this is my chance to share some creations that's easy to make. And also, I'm thinking about maybe selling a few, because I don't only make the hair pants, I make the hair slips, which I will make one after this, and the hair sacks. All of these things are geared to braid wearers, or people with long hair that sometimes get in the way, whether it be taking a bath or just cleaning the house or running on an errand. With Corona in the air, we don't want all that stuff in our hair, right? Especially if we're not able to wash our hair every day. So I have attached the net and the material together. So I will pull it so it's all together. Now it's time for me to measure it out. Just like you can buy 10-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch braided hair, you could also make your scarves, your hair pants, adjustable so that you can put more hair or less and still be able to make the perfect bonnet or scarf. That way you can not have to wear a shower cap when you run into the store or doing an errand. But then you can't hide your braids because they're very long and hanging out everywhere. So, how's life treating everyone? By that, I mean, how's everyone treating themselves? Which is the most important thing for us to do, is to treat ourselves with love and respect and kindness. Do not waste your kindness on trying to love another before you figured out how to love, respect, trust, and acknowledge yourself. Not the selfish way, but as the spirit within you and listening to your intuition and following that. Something that we're all working on. I know I am every day, even at my age. One would think, wow, you're in your 60s, you still haven't learned. We learn every day. So the best thing is to teach our children now how to survive without feeling the need to depend on another to help them create their dreams. We're all capable of doing any and everything, but sometimes we need someone to teach us how to dream. So now I'm going to attach the ends that I will be sewing together. Where it looks like a pet leg or something. We do want them straight. And there is a point to where you want to stop, where you can put your head in without going through the pant leg part. This one is done. Forgive all the static. It's a board I'm working with. So now we'll go to this side to measure. That really does sound like I'm getting electrocuted. But I'm not. Back to talking about the way we love and respect ourselves and show that, which teaches our children, our grandchildren, community, different ways to honor themselves. After all, we are truly connected. And sometimes we're here to teach others what we have learned so they don't have to suffer the same consequences. Like when you're in relationships with people and you're already arguing, fussing, and fighting before you even have your first date, can't get along no matter what, but you want to be around each other. Figure out what that energy is about. The quicker the better. Because we're truly in a time of lies, deceit, and face mask wearing, not just on the face, but as a person's personality, style, lifestyle, can turn out to be not always what it looks like. That's why you have to take time to be around a person to truly know their character, which will truly show you your own character most of the times. Because we attract what we are so much, just like we give birth to what we are. People don't realize when they be mad at children, it's like they're attached, coming from a part of your soul. So what you need to know or did not handle, you need to fix it so they don't have to repeat your life for you. people don't understand the consequences of bringing children into the world. And especially when you're pregnant. You're thinking, oh, I'm just pregnant. But no, you have some amazing soul attached to you, feeling your feelings, listening to you, whether you're crying out in pain and hate of the father or the circumstances. Our children pick up on our feelings. We teach them how to act before they're born. If they're always sad and crying and hollering once they get here, pretty much they have to deal with all that within you. So the next time you saying, oh, you acting just like your dad or you acting just like your mom, remember, there's a combination. Bloodline is real. Spirit is real. And it's up to us to teach our children how to be in relationships, what not to do. It still amazes me how many people are still getting pregnant and calling it accidents. There are so many ways not to have a baby on accident. And for goodness sake, don't have one to please someone else. Know if you even love to be around a child or you have what it takes to be a parent. Before you bring someone into this world and make them suffer because you had an idea. And then you end up calling it an accident for the rest of their lives and yours. That's the worst thing a parent can do. Is let your child know they wasn't wanted and then constantly treat them that way. So don't get babies because you want a man. Or don't get babies because you want to keep a woman tied to you in some kind of way. Blood ties, love ties. When you're trying to trick someone for the wrong reason, the creation usually don't turn out to be so pleasing. And like I say, you end up bringing a soul into the world to go through your trials and tribulations that you didn't fix. Go through what you didn't think about. The fantasy that you made up in your head that didn't include the other person in the first. So here you go, trying to live life or put people in situations they don't know about. Just like if you get involved with someone and they're married, but they never tell you, and you have no idea what's going on, but you're living in adultery, but you have no idea what's going on. You're being a homewrecker, but you have no idea what's going on. People will put blemishes on your soul unknowingly, uncaringly, because you're not paying attention to your intuition and what's going on. It's up to us to really start paying attention to who we have in our lives, the reason why they're in our lives. What are we trying to accomplish? What are the goals? Because really, if you don't love your own self enough to understand what it means to bring another human being into this world and the care and love and affection that it takes? Are you willing to make sure you can deliver that? Or do you have that in you? It's time to stop being selfish when it comes to having children and then not wanting them anymore once they get here. And then realizing that that energy turn into the dark shadows of you and turn on you. It's not important that we are in relationships with people for a romantic good time and then forget about life, emotions, the caring and the sharing of being with someone deeply. And stop going to courthouses and getting married saying, I do, I will, I do, to death do us part. Then, before years out, they getting a divorce. I hate you. You know what they say? Same thing that make you happy, make you sad. Yeah, so be happy before you get with others. That way you can stay happy. Even when they leave, you can still be happy. So you tried, it didn't work out. And God gave you enough sense not to keep trying on stuff that don't work out. And if you probably would have listened, you wouldn't have to go through it in the first place. There's so much narcissism going on. Narcissists are everywhere. Empaths. Another end of being a narcissist. Just the victim kind. We all have different energies in us. We all can be narcissists, empathic, liars, illusionists, without even knowing it. And that's the bad part of life. That we go through life and situations without knowing the reasons why and have no explanation. Well, I'm going to try to do my best on my hair paints. I think I'm going to see if I can sell them. Let's see. But back to the children. Teach your kids that they have power and that the control of how we feel inside comes from us. When people say things to us or whatever, it's up to us. Are we going to let them control our actions? Okay. Let's see how this goes. I really don't have very, very long braids today. I think I'm going to have to do something else, but basically, here's the hair pants. And it has the net. And I definitely wanted to make sure that it would be long enough to cover my whole head. So, and that's going to work. So, as I said before, let me move it over here. Everything looks dark right now. With my hair pants, we just twist our braids up, stick them through the leg, and these, stick it through the other end. If you had like straight braids, you'd probably go straight, but it's like this. And then we wrap, because I'm doing this and didn't put all my hair through yet. put it around. Voila. You could do whatever you want to do for the day. Even leave some out. But yeah. Granny Vaughn's hair pants. Or you could have them made with the silk if you want to have your hair pants made with silk. Or you could use it as a scarf. Say you go somewhere, people think you have on a scarf. Then next thing you know, you bust out your granny hair pants. However way you want to wear it, girl. Or guy. Or soul. And I also made like the granny hair bag. It's tight and flexible. So you don't want to worry about messing up your do. Stick your braids all the way up in here. If you don't want your hair too tight with a wrap or hair pants, then you could just put it in the granny bag. And then, if you need it up, I have little attachments where you can do that. Or lay it down. My name is Granny Vaughn, and I like to sew, paint, sing, and have fun. Love and blessings. Thank you.